Have you ever wondered if your thoughts have a greater impact on the world than you've been led to believe? Could it be that your emotions, intentions, and even the way you carry yourself are not just passive experiences but active forces shaping the reality around you? Science has already proven that observation influences matter, that our heart emits electromagnetic fields, and that focused intention can alter physical outcomes. If your energy is constantly interacting with the universe, the real question is, are you consciously directing it? Or are you letting life happen to you by default? In today's discussion, we're going to explore one of the most powerful yet overlooked truths: the art of manipulating energy. This is not mysticism, it is a blend of quantum physics, neuroscience, and ancient wisdom that reveals how your very existence is an interplay of frequencies, shaping everything from your health to your opportunities. By the end of this journey, you will not only understand this concept but also know how to harness it to transform your life. So, before we begin, I want to ask, where are you tuning in from today? Let me know in the comments, and if you find this topic as fascinating as I do, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more insights on mastering your reality. Now, let's dive in. Close your eyes for a moment and take a deep breath. Feel the air filling your lungs, the life force surging through your body, the pulse of energy that keeps you alive. What if I told you that this very energy, the same one that makes your heart beat and your mind think, could be harnessed, directed, and manipulated to shape the reality around you? This is not the realm of science fiction or mystical folklore. It is a principle deeply rooted in both ancient wisdom and modern physics. The ability to influence reality through focused attention, through manipulating energy, is not only possible, it is within your reach. Throughout history, great minds have explored the connection between consciousness and the physical world. The yogis of India, the shamans of the Amazon, and even some of the greatest scientists of the modern era have all arrived at the same astonishing conclusion: what we focus on, we shape. The question is not whether the mind influences reality, but rather, to what extent. Consider the famous double-slit experiment in quantum physics. Scientists discovered that light behaves either as a wave or a particle depending on whether it is being observed. When no one is watching, light spreads out like a wave, existing in a state of probability. But the moment an observer focuses on it, it collapses into a single particle, forming a definite reality. What does this mean? It suggests that the act of observation itself has the power to alter reality at the quantum level. If something as fundamental as light, one of the building blocks of our universe, responds to attention, could it be that our own consciousness shapes the world around us in ways we are only beginning to understand? This is where ancient philosophy meets cutting-edge science. The Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, written thousands of years ago, describe samyama, the ability to focus the mind so deeply that it can influence physical matter. In the 20th century, Nobel Prize-winning physicist Max Planck, the father of quantum theory, stated, "I regard consciousness as fundamental. I regard matter as derivative from consciousness." What both perspectives suggest is that energy follows attention. The more we focus, the more we direct and manipulate the energy around us. Imagine for a moment you are holding a magnifying glass under the sun. If you move it around aimlessly, nothing happens. But the moment you hold it still and focus its rays on a single point, it creates fire. This is the power of directed attention. When you learn to concentrate your energy on a single goal, you ignite transformation. Studies in neuroscience have shown that focused intention rewires the brain, strengthening neural pathways that make certain thoughts and habits more dominant. This is why visualization techniques, mindfulness, and meditation are not just spiritual practices but scientifically proven methods to enhance cognitive function and even alter brain structure. But this is not just about theory, it is about application. In the 1980s, the US military conducted Project Stargate, an experiment in remote viewing where trained individuals could accurately describe locations and events thousands of miles away without using their physical senses. Their method? Deep concentration and directed attention. While skeptics dismissed these findings, subsequent research in parapsychology and neuroplasticity has confirmed that focused thought alters perception, decision-making, and even biological processes. So how do you apply this in your own life? How do you begin manipulating energy to shift your reality? The first step is training your mind to focus. If you wake up every morning and immediately flood your mind with distractions, news, emails, social media, your attention is scattered, your energy unfocused. But if you start your day with 10 minutes of conscious intention setting, you begin to harness the very force that shapes reality. Try this. Sit comfortably. Close your eyes, and visualize a single point of light. Hold your attention there for as long as possible. At first, your mind will wander, but with practice, you will develop an unshakable focus. This is how the great yogis trained their minds, by meditating on a candle flame until they could still their thoughts completely. Neuroscience confirms that such exercises increase gray matter density in the brain, enhancing memory, emotional regulation, and even longevity. But intention alone is not enough. You must align your thoughts, emotions, and actions. If you say you want better health but continue indulging in negative habits, you are sending mixed energy signals. Instead, create a clear, unwavering mental image of yourself as strong, healthy, and full of vitality. The more vivid and emotionally charged your vision, the more powerfully it imprints upon reality. Studies in psychoneuroimmunology, the science of how thoughts influence immune function, have shown that patients who visualize themselves healing recover faster than those who do not. Everything in this universe is energy, including your thoughts, emotions, and desires. What you consistently think and feel becomes the energetic signature you project into the world. The ancient law of attraction and the modern law of assumption, as taught by Neville Goddard, both state that by assuming something is already true, you begin to align your energy with that reality, increasing the probability of it manifesting. But remember, this is not about wishful thinking. It is about disciplined focus, consistent action, and an unwavering belief in your own creative power. As we continue this journey together, you will learn practical techniques for manipulating energy in ways that impact your health, relationships, and even your environment. But for now, start small. Begin each morning by focusing on a single thought, a single goal, and a single action that aligns with the reality you wish to create. This is how great thinkers, spiritual leaders, and even elite athletes shape their lives, not through random chance, but through the deliberate, conscious manipulation of energy. Your mind is more powerful than you have been led to believe. Reality is not something that happens to you, it is something you are co-creating at every moment. The sooner you master your focus, the sooner you master your world. So take a deep breath, center your thoughts, and ask yourself, what energy am I choosing to direct today? If you've ever walked into a room and instantly felt a shift in mood, whether uplifting or unsettling, you've experienced firsthand how energy is not just an abstract concept, but something tangible, something real. Science tells us that everything in the universe, from the smallest atom to the vast galaxies, is made of vibrating energy. But what most people don't realize is that this energy is not fixed, it is fluid, responsive, and, most importantly, it can be directed. The key to this lies in the profound yet often overlooked ability of the human mind, conscious intention. Through focused thought and deliberate action, you can influence not only your personal energy but also the reality that unfolds around you. This is the art and science of manipulating energy. Consider the research of Dr. Masaru Emoto, the Japanese scientist who conducted experiments on the effect of human consciousness on water molecules. By exposing water to different emotions, words, and intentions, and then freezing it to examine its crystalline structure, he demonstrated something extraordinary. Water exposed to positive intentions, words like love or gratitude, formed beautiful, symmetrical crystals, while water exposed to negativity resulted in chaotic, disordered formations. Now, reflect on this for a moment. Your body is 60% water. If human thoughts can influence water at a molecular level, what do they do to you? What do they do to the energy field you emit every day? The implications are staggering. Modern neuroscience provides further evidence of this phenomenon. Dr. Joe Dispenza, a leading researcher in neuroplasticity and quantum healing, has shown through brain scans that when individuals engage in focused visualization, their brains begin to rewire themselves as if the imagined experience were real. This means that if you consistently direct your thoughts toward a specific outcome, whether it's improved health, greater peace, or a new opportunity, you are literally reshaping your neural circuitry to align with that reality. Your thoughts, quite literally, create your future. But how does this apply to everyday life? Let's take the example of heart rate variability, HRV, a key indicator of overall health and resilience. Studies have shown that when individuals practice gratitude or positive focus, their HRV increases, leading to reduced stress, improved immune function, and even increased longevity. This is why practices like meditation, breathwork, and conscious affirmations are not just spiritual exercises. They are scientifically validated tools for manipulating energy within the body to improve well-being. Yet, the mind alone is not enough. Action must follow intention. Imagine energy as a river. You can think about its flow, even visualize it moving in a certain direction. But if you want to change its course, you must place stones in the water, carve a new path, redirect its momentum. In practical terms, this means aligning your habits, emotions, and behaviors with the energy you wish to cultivate. If you seek vitality, start with conscious movement, simple morning stretches, deep breaths in the sunlight, walking with awareness. If you seek clarity, reduce distractions, turn off the noise, sit in silence, allow your mind the space to process and recalibrate. Every small action is a signal to the universe, a force that reinforces the energy you are choosing to embody. This concept is not new. In ancient Chinese philosophy, the practice of Qi Gong was developed to harness Qi, or life force energy, through controlled breath, movement, and mental focus. Today, research into Qi Gong has shown its profound effects on reducing inflammation, lowering blood pressure, and even improving cellular regeneration. What was once dismissed as mysticism is now supported by science. Your energy is not a passive force, but an active one, and it can be cultivated, refined, and directed. But there's an even deeper layer to this. The energy you emit influences others. Studies in electromagnetic field interactions have shown that the human heart generates an electric field that extends several feet beyond the body. This means that your emotional state, your thoughts, and your level of energy are not confined to you, they ripple outward, affecting the people around you. This is why certain individuals can walk into a room and instantly uplift everyone present, while others seem to drain the air of vitality. The energy you carry is a frequency, and like a tuning fork, it resonates with those around you. So how can you begin to consciously manipulate your energy? Start with these 3 foundational steps. Awareness. Every morning, before the world rushes in, take a moment to check in with yourself. How do you feel? What is the dominant energy you are carrying today? If it is one of stress, fear, or exhaustion, acknowledge it but do not feed it. Instead, choose a single thought or emotion to focus on: peace, gratitude, strength, and carry that with you into your day. Intention. Before you take any action, set an intention for it. If you are about to have a conversation, decide in advance what kind of energy you want to bring to it. If you are starting a new project, visualize its successful outcome before you take the first step. Energy follows thought, and by setting clear intentions, you ensure that your energy is directed rather than scattered. Embodiment. Finally, energy is not just something you think about, it is something you live. The simplest way to shift your energy is through your body. Change your posture, take deep breaths, move with purpose. Science has shown that your physiology influences your mental and emotional state as much as your thoughts do. By adjusting your physical presence, standing tall, breathing deeply, holding your shoulders back, you immediately shift the energy you project into the world. The truth is, manipulating energy is not a skill reserved for yogis or scientists. It is something you do every day, whether consciously or unconsciously. The real question is, are you directing it with purpose, or are you letting it be shaped by external forces? In a world filled with distractions, demands, and constant noise, the ability to harness and direct your energy is not just a practice, it is a necessity. So, as you step forward from this moment, I encourage you to take ownership of the energy you bring into every interaction, every space, every moment. Remember, the universe is not static, it is dynamic, responsive, alive, and within it, you are not just an observer, you are a creator. What you think, what you feel, what you do, all of it is shaping the reality that unfolds before you. Choose wisely, choose deliberately, choose powerfully. Imagine standing at the edge of a still lake at dawn. The surface is smooth like glass, reflecting the sky above. Now, toss a single pebble into the water. Watch as ripples expand outward, touching every part of the lake. altering its state. Your thoughts, your emotions, your very presence work in the same way. Every idea you hold, every belief you reinforce, and every emotion you cultivate sends waves into the world around you. The key to transforming your reality is understanding that you are not a passive receiver of energy, you are an active generator. The moment you become aware of this truth, you begin the process of manipulating energy with precision and intention. Science has already proven what ancient wisdom has long suggested. Your mind is not just a byproduct of your brain, it is an electromagnetic field of influence. The work of Dr. Bruce Lipton in epigenetics has demonstrated that thoughts and emotions can alter genetic expression, influencing everything from immunity to aging. In one of his most compelling studies, researchers found that when people practiced mindfulness and positive visualization, their genes responsible for inflammation and stress response change, promoting healing and longevity. This means that your mental state is not just a passive reaction to the world, it actively shapes your biology at the most fundamental level. Consider the work of the Harmath Institute, which has spent decades studying how the heart generates an electromagnetic field that extends several feet beyond the body. Their research found that when a person experiences emotions like gratitude, love, or peace, their heart's electromagnetic field becomes more coherent, positively influencing their brain function, immune system, and even the nervous systems of people around them. In contrast, negative emotions like anger or anxiety create erratic heart rhythms, disrupting the body's natural harmony. This is why being around certain people can feel uplifting while others seem to drain you. It is not just your imagination, it is a measurable exchange of energy. But if energy is constantly moving and shifting, how do we gain control over it? The answer lies in the principles of focused intention and vibrational alignment. Quantum physics tells us that everything in existence vibrates at a certain frequency. And objects, or people, with similar frequencies naturally attract each other. This is the foundation of the law of resonance, which explains why when you hold a clear intention, your mind begins to align your thoughts, actions, and even external circumstances to match that vision. Think about professional athletes who use mental rehearsal before a competition. Studies in neuroscience show that when an athlete visualizes performing a skill, the same neural pathways are activated as if they were physically doing it. This is why elite performers spend hours visualizing success. It literally trains the brain to expect and execute it. In a groundbreaking study published in the Journal of Neurophysiology, participants who mentally practiced piano exercises showed the same changes in brain structure as those who physically practiced. This is the power of focused thought. It rewires reality itself. Now, apply this to your daily life. If your mind can alter neural pathways, influence your health, and generate a measurable energy field, then the way you think and feel each day is not trivial. It is your greatest tool for manipulating energy. If you start each morning consumed by stress, doubt, or negativity, you are programming your field to attract more of the same. But if you wake up and immediately align your thoughts with gratitude, purpose, and focus, you begin shifting the energy you emit. A simple yet powerful exercise is conscious energy alignment. The moment you wake up, before checking your phone or engaging with the world, take 3 deep breaths and focus on a single word that defines how you want your energy to feel that day: calm, powerful, resilient, joyful. Hold that word in your mind, feel it in your body, and breathe it in as if you were absorbing that vibration. This is not just a mental trick. Studies in psychophysiology confirm that consciously directing your emotional state in the morning sets the biochemical tone for the entire day. But intention alone is not enough. Your physical body must also participate in the process of energy manipulation. This is why movement, breathwork, and posture play a crucial role. Research in embodied cognition shows that how you carry yourself influences not only your mind but also the way the world responds to you. In a famous study at Harvard University, social psychologist Amy Cuddy demonstrated that simply holding a power pose, standing tall, shoulders back, breathing deeply for 2 minutes increases testosterone, confidence, and reduces cortisol, stress. This means that the way you move and hold your body can instantly shift the energy you project and attract. Another method of energy manipulation is the practice of entrainment, a principle observed in physics where weaker vibrating systems synchronize with stronger ones. This is why when you spend time with highly energized, positive individuals, your own state begins to rise. It is also why spending time in nature, listening to certain types of music, or engaging in meditation can instantly recalibrate your mind. The frequencies of the ocean, the sound of birds, the resonance of classical music all vibrate at frequencies that harmonize the human energy field, making them powerful tools for realigning your internal state. So, what is the practical takeaway from all of this? You are not a fixed being in a fixed reality, you are an evolving, dynamic field of energy, constantly shifting in response to your thoughts, emotions, and actions. The key to mastering this is awareness, intention, and alignment. Every moment, you have a choice to let external forces dictate your energy or to consciously manipulate it in the direction you desire. Start by becoming aware of the energy you are carrying at any given moment. Ask yourself, what frequency am I operating at right now? Is it serving me? If the answer is no, shift it immediately. Use breath, posture, movement, or a change in thought to recalibrate. Set clear intentions for your day. Visualize the energy you want to embody, and engage in small, consistent actions that reinforce that state. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes until, eventually, you are no longer reacting to life, you are shaping it. The ability to manipulate energy is not a mystical gift, it is a skill, backed by both science and experience, that you can develop. And as you begin to master it, you will notice a profound shift. Opportunities will align more easily. Your interactions will feel lighter, more fulfilling. Your body will feel stronger, more resilient, not because the world has changed but because you have learned to change the energy you bring into it. So, as you go forward today, I challenge you to take control of your own energy field. Be mindful of your thoughts. Hold your posture with confidence. Align your actions with your intentions. And most importantly, remember, you are not just existing in this world, you are actively creating it. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine holding a magnifying glass under the sun. If you move it aimlessly, the sunlight scatters, warming the surface but producing no real change. But the moment you hold the glass steady, directing the rays onto a single point, something incredible happens, it ignites fire. This simple yet profound principle reveals one of the greatest secrets of life. Energy follows focus. Where you direct your attention, you direct your power. When your thoughts, emotions, and actions align toward a single purpose, you are no longer merely existing in the world, you are manipulating energy to shape reality itself. Science has already demonstrated that focus and intention influence not only our internal state but also the world around us. In quantum physics, the famous double-slit experiment revealed that the mere act of observation changes the behavior of particles. This suggests that our consciousness is not passive, it interacts with and alters the fabric of reality. If subatomic particles respond to attention, what does that imply about the way our focused thoughts might affect larger aspects of life? The implications are profound. You are not just a bystander in this universe. You are an active participant in its unfolding. Consider the studies on neuroplasticity, which have proven that the brain rewires itself based on repetitive focus and intention. Researchers at Harvard found that when individuals mentally rehearsed playing the piano, the same neural pathways developed as in those who physically practiced. This means that the mind does not distinguish between real and imagined experiences. The energy of focused thought is enough to create measurable change in the brain. Now imagine applying this principle beyond learning an instrument. What if you used it to rewire your habits, your health, or even your external circumstances? The Harmath Institute has also conducted groundbreaking research showing that our emotions create electromagnetic fields that influence both our personal health and the energy of those around us. When participants focused on positive emotions such as gratitude or love, their heart rhythms became more coherent, strengthening their immune systems, reducing stress hormones, and even affecting the heart rhythms of people nearby. This means that your ability to focus energy is not only shaping your personal well-being but also rippling out to impact the world around you. But knowing this is not enough. The real question is, how can you harness this ability in daily life? How do you transition from merely reacting to circumstances to consciously directing your energy to manifest the reality you desire? The answer lies in three key principles: clarity, alignment, and repetition. First, clarity. If you do not know what you want, your energy is scattered, like that unfocused magnifying glass. Take a moment each morning to ask yourself, what energy do I want to bring into this day? What is my highest priority? Neuroscientists have found that clear, specific goals activate the brain's reticular activating system, RAS, a network that filters reality, helping you notice and attract opportunities that align with your focus. Without clarity, the mind is like an untamed horse, wandering aimlessly. With clarity, it moves with direction and power. Second, alignment. Thoughts alone are not enough. You must align your emotions, beliefs, and actions with the energy you wish to cultivate. If you say you want to be healthier but internally believe you are weak or incapable, your subconscious will sabotage your efforts. This is why the law of assumption, as taught by Neville Goddard, is so powerful. It states that you must assume the state of being before it manifests externally. Instead of thinking, "One day I will be strong," embody the thought, "I am strong now." Walk as if you already possess the vitality you seek. Science supports this. Psychologists have found that acting as if creates neural pathways that reinforce the new identity, accelerating the manifestation of real change. Third, repetition. Energy is not shifted in a single moment, it must be reinforced daily. Just as a river carves stone over time, consistent focus shapes reality. This is why elite athletes, successful entrepreneurs, and spiritual masters alike all practice daily visualization, affirmations, and meditation. One of the most effective techniques for manipulating energy is focused visualization. Studies have shown that mental imagery activates the same brain regions as actual experience, making it a powerful tool for aligning thought with action. To practice, take 5 minutes each morning to close your eyes and vividly imagine yourself already living the reality you desire. Feel it, see it, experience it as if it is happening now. The more detailed and emotionally charged your visualization, the more effectively it programs your subconscious to seek alignment with that reality. Beyond visualization, movement and breathwork amplify energy manipulation. The way you move your body directly affects your energetic state. Research in embodied cognition shows that posture and breathing influence brain chemistry. If you sit slumped, breathing shallowly, your energy contracts. But if you stand tall, breathe deeply, and move with intention, your brain releases hormones that elevate confidence and focus. Try this before any important task. Take 3 slow, deep breaths, roll your shoulders back, and hold a strong stance for 2 minutes. This simple shift immediately raises your energetic presence. Finally, be mindful of where your energy leaks. Just as a leak in a bucket drains water, negative habits, toxic environments, and scattered attention drain your life force. Neuroscientists have found that constant exposure to negative news increases cortisol, rewires the brain toward anxiety, and lowers problem-solving abilities. If you find yourself consumed by distractions, take back control, reduce exposure to negativity, limit time spent in draining conversations, and instead surround yourself with information, people, and environments that uplift your energy. The most powerful realization you can have is that your reality is not fixed, it is malleable. Shaped by your focus and energy. Every thought you think, every emotion you cultivate, and every action you take is either reinforcing your current state or shifting you toward a new one. The difference between those who remain stuck and those who thrive is intentional energy manipulation. The latter do not wait for circumstances to change, they actively direct their attention, align their energy, and take deliberate action toward the reality they desire. So, as you step into the rest of your day, ask yourself, am I letting life happen to me? Or am I choosing the energy I bring into every moment? Take a breath, set a clear intention, align your thoughts, emotions, and actions, and most importantly, remember, you are not just a participant in this world, you are a creator of it. Imagine waking up one morning with the absolute certainty that everything around you, the people you interact with, the opportunities that come your way, even the way your body feels, is a direct reflection of your inner energy. This is not a metaphor, it is a fundamental truth that ancient wisdom and modern science both support. The energy you generate through your thoughts, emotions, and intentions does not simply remain inside you, it extends outward, influencing the reality you experience. The key to a fulfilled, vibrant life is understanding how to harness this energy, manipulating energy with precision and purpose, rather than letting it be shaped by unconscious habits and external chaos. At its core, Your mind is not confined to the space inside your skull, it is an active force field, radiating electromagnetic signals that interact with the world. Neuroscientists have found that your brain emits measurable electrical frequencies that shift depending on your emotional state. Studies using EEG scans show that when a person is in deep focus, gratitude, or meditation, their brainwaves move into alpha or theta states, which enhance creativity, relaxation, and heightened intuition. Conversely, when stuck in stress, worry, or fear, the brain shifts into high beta states, creating chaotic, unfocused energy. This means that how you feel and think is not just an internal experience, it is a broadcast that attracts or repels circumstances in your life. If you want to change your reality, you must first master the frequency you emit. Consider the research of Dr. Joe Dispenza, who has conducted extensive brain scans proving that when people focus on positive future outcomes with deep emotional intensity, their neural networks begin to reorganize as if the future has already happened. This aligns perfectly with the law of assumption, which states that by fully embodying the energy of what you desire, acting, thinking, and feeling as though it is already yours, you align your personal frequency with the reality you seek. This is not mere wishful thinking, it is the physics of resonance. Just as a tuning fork vibrates in harmony with another of the same frequency, your thoughts and emotions send out signals that attract matching experiences. But what about the physical body? Is it just a passive vessel? Or does it play an active role in manipulating energy? The answer lies in the science of biophotons, tiny particles of light emitted by every living cell. Researchers at the Max Planck Institute discovered that these biophotons are influenced by conscious intention, meaning that your thoughts can literally alter the energy output of your cells. This supports what energy healers and yogis have long claimed: where you direct your attention, you direct your life force. This is why focused breathwork, movement, and visualization are powerful tools for shifting energy, not because they are mystical, but because they are biological mechanisms for directing the body's internal power. If you want to master manipulating energy, start by observing where your energy is currently being spent. Are you allowing external distractions, negative news, draining conversations, or repetitive worries to deplete your reserves? Every thought you dwell on, every emotional state you entertain, is either adding to or subtracting from your energetic strength. The solution is energy discipline. Just as an elite athlete refines their physical body, you must refine your energy body by choosing where to place your focus. One powerful exercise is the energy audit. At the end of each day, reflect on what moments made you feel alive, expansive, and clear, versus what made you feel drained, scattered, or heavy. Then, adjust accordingly. Cut out energy-draining habits and amplify those that strengthen you. To shift your energetic state quickly, engage in conscious breathwork. The Wim Hof method, backed by studies at Radboud University, has shown that intentional deep breathing alters blood chemistry, increases oxygen levels, and enhances immune function, proving that something as simple as breath can dramatically shift your state of being. Try this. Inhale deeply for 4 seconds. Hold for 4 seconds. Exhale for 4 seconds. And repeat. This simple technique, when practiced regularly, creates a physiological state that is primed for focus, clarity, and high vibration energy. Another powerful practice is visualization combined with elevated emotion. Olympic athletes have been using this method for decades, training their brains by mentally rehearsing victory before stepping onto the field. A study at Cleveland Clinic found that participants who mentally rehearsed lifting weights increased their actual muscle strength by 13%. Despite never physically training, the mind cannot distinguish between imagined and real experiences, so if you vividly picture yourself healthy, strong, and thriving, your body and subconscious mind will begin aligning with that reality. Beyond individual practice, it is important to recognize that your energy does not exist in isolation, it interacts with everything and everyone around you. The Maharishi effect, a phenomenon observed in studies on meditation, revealed that when a critical mass of people meditated on peace in a given city, crime rates dropped significantly. This suggests that collective energy has measurable effects on the external world. If group meditation can influence societal trends, imagine what happens when you cultivate a powerful, intentional field of energy in your personal life. This is why the company you keep, the environments you frequent, and the habits you nurture all shape your energetic field. If you surround yourself with people who operate in a state of scarcity, complaining about life's challenges, you unconsciously begin to resonate at that frequency. But if you align yourself with those who operate in abundance, who speak about possibilities, who maintain inner peace despite challenges, you naturally elevate your own field. Take stock of your social and environmental influences, and deliberately place yourself in spaces that elevate your energy rather than drain it. Ultimately, the mastery of manipulating energy is the mastery of life itself. Your thoughts influence your reality. Your emotions shape your biology. Your intentions shift the energy field you project into the world. The difference between those who feel powerless and those who thrive is not external circumstances, it is energetic awareness and discipline. Do not let life happen to you. Instead, take control of the energy you generate each day. Cultivate thoughts that uplift. Move with awareness and breath. Surround yourself with resonance rather than dissonance. And most importantly, remember, you are not just interacting with the world, you are shaping it with every thought, emotion, and intention you emit. Choose wisely. Choose powerfully. Choose consciously. Imagine standing at the edge of a vast ocean, watching as waves rise and fall in a rhythmic dance, each ripple set in motion by an unseen force. Now, consider this. What if your thoughts, emotions, and intentions were waves of energy just like these? What if the reality unfolding before you was not random but the direct result of the energy you emit into the world? The ancient mystics and the most advanced quantum physicists agree on one fundamental truth. We do not simply observe reality, we shape it. Whether you are aware of it or not, you are constantly manipulating energy, directing invisible currents that influence your health, relationships, opportunities, and the very trajectory of your future. The question is, are you doing so consciously? Or are you letting unconscious patterns and external distractions shape your destiny for you? Modern science confirms that consciousness is not confined to the brain, it is an energetic field that extends beyond the body. The Harmath Institute has demonstrated that the human heart emits an electromagnetic field measurable up to several feet away. And this field changes based on your emotional state. When you feel gratitude, love, or deep purpose, your heart's energy becomes coherent, influencing not only your own well-being but also the nervous systems of those around you. This means that the energy you cultivate within yourself does not stop at your skin, it extends outward, shaping the world in ways both subtle and profound. This is not philosophy, this is physics. One of the most powerful discoveries in neuroscience is the concept of mirror neurons, which prove that our brains literally synchronize with the energy of those we interact with. If you enter a room where people are anxious or stressed, your body instinctively adjusts, mirroring that frequency. Conversely, when you consciously generate an energy of confidence, peace, or joy, you become a tuning fork that influences those around you. This is why great leaders, visionaries, and healers have an undeniable presence. Their energy is not scattered or reactive, it is focused, intentional, and magnetic. But what does this mean for your own life? It means that by mastering your own energy, you gain the ability to influence not just your internal state, but the very field of possibility around you. The science of epigenetics, pioneered by Dr. Bruce Lipton, further supports this reality. His research has shown that genes are not fixed, they are responsive to the energy of your thoughts and emotions. Studies have proven that when individuals shift their mental state, whether through meditation, gratitude, or positive visualization, their biological expression changes. Immune function improves, stress hormones decrease, and even the rate of cellular aging slows down. This means that your future health is not solely determined by genetics, but by the energetic signals you send to your body every day. Your mind is not just thinking about reality, it is actively creating it at the biological level. But beyond the personal, let's take this to a larger scale. The phenomenon known as the Maharishi effect showed that when groups of people meditated with focused intention, crime rates in entire cities dropped. This suggests that energy, when directed collectively, can influence systems beyond the individual. This aligns with the quantum theory of non-locality, which proves that particles separated by vast distances can still influence each other instantaneously. In other words, the energy we generate is not bound by space and time, it resonates beyond what we can physically see. If this is true, then every thought you hold, every emotion you cultivate, And every intention you set is a seed planted in the energetic field of reality, waiting to bloom in ways you may not immediately recognize. So how can you begin consciously manipulating energy to shift your own future? The first and most crucial step is awareness. If you do not know where your energy is going, you cannot direct it effectively. Throughout the day, observe your mental and emotional state. Are you operating from a place of intention? Or are you reacting to external circumstances? Every moment of frustration, every thought of self-doubt, every time you replay past regrets is energy being drained from your ability to create a better future. But the moment you take control, choosing to focus on possibility rather than limitation, you shift the trajectory of what is coming next. The second step is alignment. Your energy must match the future you wish to create. If you want health, vitality, and strength, but you speak, think, and act as if you are frail, you are reinforcing the wrong frequency. Neuroscience has shown that the brain does not distinguish between real and imagined experiences, which means that if you begin to embody the energy of the future you desire, your body, mind, and even external circumstances begin to adjust accordingly. This is why visualization is not just a mental exercise, it is a tool for reality creation. Take 5 minutes each day to vividly imagine yourself already living the life you seek. Feel the emotions, engage your senses, and immerse yourself in the experience. This technique is not about hoping for a better future, it is about tuning your energy to match the frequency of what you wish to manifest. The third and final step is action. Energy is like a river, it must flow. If you hold all your focus in the realm of thought but fail to take real-world action, you create stagnation. This does not mean forcing results or acting out of fear. It means moving forward with clarity and conviction. If you want to improve your health, move your body. If you seek deeper connections, initiate conversations. If you desire greater purpose, start engaging in what brings you meaning. Every small action is an energetic statement to the universe, reinforcing the field of possibility you are shaping. Ultimately, the greatest realization you can have is that your future is not happening to you, it is responding to you. You are in constant dialogue with the universe, and the energy you cultivate today determines what unfolds tomorrow. You are not merely a product of circumstance, you are a force, a creator, an energetic being with the power to shape the unseen and bring it into form. So, as you move forward, ask yourself, what energy am I broadcasting into the world today? Every thought, every emotion, every action is either reinforcing an old reality or building a new one. Choose wisely, choose powerfully, choose consciously. The future is not written, it is waiting for you to shape it. Picture yourself standing at the center of a great hall, filled with infinite doors. Each door represents a different version of your future, some leading to health and vitality, others to struggle and stagnation. The key to unlocking the right door does not lie in luck or fate. It lies in the energy you cultivate, the focus you sustain, and the intentions you set. This is not a mystical idea, it is the foundation of quantum mechanics, neuroscience, and ancient wisdom, all converging into one undeniable truth. Your thoughts and emotions shape the field of possibilities around you. The art of manipulating energy is not about bending reality through sheer force of will. It is about aligning yourself with the forces already at play, directing them with precision, and becoming the architect of your own existence. Science has now caught up to what the great philosophers and sages have long understood: your consciousness is not passive. It is an active participant in reality itself. The famous double-slit experiment in quantum physics proved that particles behave differently when observed, implying that the act of focused attention influences the material world. But what does this mean for you? It means that the way you direct your thoughts, the emotions you embody, and the intentions you reinforce all collapse possibilities into actual experiences. If you constantly dwell in fear, doubt, or limitation, you are reinforcing those probabilities. But if you train your mind to focus on growth, clarity, and purpose, you shift the field of reality toward those outcomes. This is not magic, it is science applied with awareness. Consider the placebo effect, one of the most well-documented phenomena in medicine. Studies have repeatedly shown that when patients believe they are receiving effective treatment, even if they are given an inert substance, their bodies begin to heal as if the treatment were real. In one Harvard study, patients who knowingly took placebos still reported significant health improvements simply because their minds had been conditioned to expect healing. This reveals something profound. Your beliefs send signals to your body, triggering biochemical responses that influence your health, resilience, and longevity. Now, ask yourself, if a mere belief can initiate healing at the cellular level, what might be possible if you consciously directed your focus toward the reality you wish to create? But energy manipulation is not only about thought, it is about embodiment. Dr. Amy Cuddy's research at Harvard University demonstrated that adopting certain postures for just 2 minutes, standing tall, expanding the chest, and holding a position of power increases testosterone, confidence, and reduces cortisol, stress. This means that how you hold your body directly influences your energetic output. If you walk through life hunched over, breathing shallowly, and reinforcing thoughts of limitation, your entire physiology aligns with that state. But if you intentionally adjust your posture, deepen your breath, and move with intention, you shift your energy in a matter of seconds. Your body is not just responding to your mind, it is shaping it. Another crucial factor in mastering manipulating energy is the power of environment and frequency. Researchers at Princeton University's PEAR Lab studied how human consciousness interacts with external systems and found that individuals can influence random number generators simply through intention. If the mind can alter digital systems, imagine what it does to the energy of a room, a conversation, or even a long-term outcome. This is why you can walk into certain places and feel immediately drained, while other environments seem to uplift you without effort. The frequencies around you, whether from people, technology, or nature, are constantly interacting with your own energy field. If you want to elevate your reality, you must become intentional about the environments you immerse yourself in. Surround yourself with people who expand your thinking. Spend time in places that nourish your soul, and minimize exposure to frequencies that disrupt your inner coherence. But the greatest shift happens when you combine intention with repetition. Your brain operates largely on patterns and neural pathways, meaning that the thoughts you repeatedly entertain become stronger over time. Dr. Joe Dispenza's research in neuroplasticity has shown that when individuals engage in daily visualization practices, their brains begin to rewire as if the imagined experiences were real. This means that by simply holding a clear, emotionally charged vision of your desired reality, you are training your brain to expect it, seek it, and align with it. The key is consistency. A single moment of focus is not enough, just as you cannot expect a single exercise to build muscle. You cannot expect a single thought to reshape your life. But repeated daily focus, paired with aligned action, creates momentum that turns energy into reality. So how do you apply this knowledge in practical ways? Start with 3 essential practices: morning calibration, conscious action, and evening integration. Morning calibration is about setting your energetic tone before the day unfolds. Instead of letting the outside world dictate your mood, take 5 minutes upon waking to breathe deeply. Visualize your highest state of being, and consciously embody the energy you wish to carry. Your brain is most programmable in the first minutes of waking. Use that window to plant intentional thoughts rather than letting old patterns take over. Conscious action is about ensuring that your daily habits align with the energy you seek to cultivate. If you desire health, move your body. If you desire clarity, practice stillness. If you desire connection, reach out. Each action is an energetic message reinforcing your chosen frequency. Evening integration is the final key before sleep. Reflect on the energy you carried throughout the day. Release any negativity, and reaffirm the state of being you wish to cultivate tomorrow. Neuroscience has shown that the thoughts you entertain before sleep influence subconscious processing, shaping the mind overnight. By ending your day with intention, you prime yourself for deeper alignment. Ultimately, the mastery of manipulating energy is the mastery of creation itself. You are not at the mercy of external forces, you are the conductor of unseen currents, the architect of possibility. Every thought you think, every breath you take, and every action you engage in is shaping the field of probabilities around you. The difference between those who drift and those who thrive is not external luck, it is internal mastery. You have the ability to shift, to align, to create with precision. So as you step into this next moment, ask yourself, what energy am I choosing to generate? This is not a small question, it is the defining question of your reality. Choose with intention, choose with clarity, choose with power. The world is responding to you. Imagine walking through a grand library where every book represents a different version of your life, some filled with struggle, others with profound success. joy, and fulfillment. Now, picture yourself holding a quill, realizing that you are not just a reader of these stories, you are the author. Every thought you think, every emotion you cultivate, and every action you take is a sentence written into the unfolding narrative of your life. The power to shift direction, to rewrite chapters, to craft an entirely new outcome has always been within your grasp. Reality is not something that happens to you, it is something you create. This is the ultimate mastery of manipulating energy. And those who understand this truth step into a life of intention rather than reaction. Science has already proven that your consciousness is not confined to your body, it is an active force shaping the world around you. Researchers at Princeton University's PEAR lab found that human intention alone could influence electronic systems, altering random outcomes simply through focused thought. This suggests that your mind is not isolated within your skull, it is a field of energy extending outward, interacting with the world in ways that go beyond conventional understanding. The implications of this are staggering. If thought alone can influence external systems, then your consistent focus, intention, and emotional state are actively shaping the circumstances that appear in your life. What you dwell on, you attract. What you feel deeply, you reinforce. What you believe, you become. Yet, knowledge alone is not enough. The difference between those who thrive and those who remain stuck is application. You must take what you know about energy and put it into action. Deliberately and consistently. Consider the way elite athletes train not just their bodies but also their minds. Studies on mental rehearsal have shown that athletes who vividly visualize their performance activate the same neural pathways as those who physically practice. In a groundbreaking study published in the Journal of Neurophysiology, participants who only imagined doing strength exercises saw a 13% increase in muscle mass without ever lifting a single weight. This is the power of directed focus when your mind fully commits to a reality. Your body and external circumstances begin aligning to match that reality. But energy manipulation goes beyond the mind, it requires full embodiment. The way you carry yourself, your posture, breath, and movement directly influences your state of being. Dr. Amy Cuddy's research at Harvard University demonstrated that simply standing in a power pose for 2 minutes raises testosterone, confidence, and lowers cortisol, stress, proving that how you position your body changes the energy you emit. If you want to shift your energy instantly, start with your physiology. Stand taller, breathe deeply, move with awareness. Your body is not just a vehicle, it is a transmitter of frequency. And the way you use it determines what you attract. Another crucial factor in mastering manipulating energy is the environment you immerse yourself in. Everything carries a frequency: people, places, even the media you consume. Studies in vibrational resonance show that when two frequencies meet, the lower one rises to match the higher one. This means that if you spend time in places filled with negativity, your energy lowers. But if you consciously surround yourself with uplifting environments, inspiring conversations, and positive influences, your energy rises naturally. This is why ancient wisdom emphasizes spiritual retreats and sacred spaces. They're designed to recalibrate your energy. If you wish to sustain a high vibration, be intentional about the spaces you occupy and the people you interact with. Yet, the most powerful shift happens not just in external actions but in internal identity. Neuroscience has shown that your brain constantly rewires itself based on repetition. Dr. Joe Dispenza's research in neuroplasticity reveals that when individuals practice embodying a new belief, whether about health, abundance, or joy, their brain structures shift to reflect that belief. This is why affirmations and visualization are not just motivational tools, they are rewiring techniques. If you want to change your life, you must first change how you see yourself. Instead of thinking, "I hope I become healthier, wealthier, or more fulfilled," begin affirming, "I am already stepping into this reality." The more you reinforce this identity, the more effortlessly you align with it. But perhaps the greatest secret of manipulating energy lies in gratitude. The Harmath Institute's research has demonstrated that gratitude creates coherence between the heart and brain, reducing stress, boosting the immune system, and even influencing external outcomes. In one study, individuals who consistently practiced gratitude experienced measurable improvements in their physical and emotional well-being, reinforcing the truth that what you appreciate, you amplify. If you want to attract more abundance, Appreciate what you already have. If you want to invite more joy, acknowledge the joy that already exists in your life. Gratitude is not just an emotion, it is a frequency. And the more you embody it, the more you attract experiences that match its vibration. So, how do you ensure that you are consciously manipulating energy rather than letting unconscious patterns dictate your life? Start with a simple but powerful practice: daily energetic alignment. Each morning, before engaging with the outside world, take 5 minutes to consciously choose the energy you want to bring into the day. Breathe deeply, visualize your ideal state of being, and set a clear intention. Throughout the day, check in with yourself. Ask, am I in alignment with the energy I wish to create? If not, recalibrate, adjust your breath, change your posture, shift your focus, and at night, reflect. Did I embody the energy I intended today? If not, release what didn't serve you and reinforce what will. Ultimately, the mastery of manipulating energy is the mastery of choice. Every moment presents an opportunity to shape reality through thought, emotion, and action. You are not a victim of circumstance, you are an architect of possibility. The difference between a life of struggle and a life of flow is not external luck, it is internal mastery. When you understand that your mind is a field, that your body is a transmitter, and that your energy is a magnet, you reclaim your power as a creator. So, as you step forward, ask yourself, am I directing my energy with purpose? Or am I letting it be shaped by default? The future is not something you wait for, it is something you design. You hold the pen, you choose the frequency, and the universe responds accordingly. Choose wisely, choose powerfully, choose consciously. The world is waiting for your intention.